We got the whole crew here today. Doing okay. All things considered, I guess. Yeah. So winter is officially here. So we are going to be playing some Frostpunk, or at least in my mind, winter is here since we got like 5 inches of snow not too long ago, like last Friday. So.
Oh, already. I just walked out today and it was, when you look at the ground, like the moisture in the ground, and it's like almost frosting up.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of get to that point, so I got that feeling today as well. Kind of getting wintry.
It does not feel like that at all in LA. It's sunny out. It's just like the sun's up. It's warm.
Does it ever feel like that though? Does it ever feel like winter in California?
Winter in California is like, I don't know, 50 degrees.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit. So the answer is no.
So we had a suggestion from, I believe Jason came up with quite a few suggestions, and I think we're gonna go with Frostpunk today. So from what I can gather, and I'm going into this pretty blind, I think Paul's played this most of the three of us, which is at least some as opposed to not at all. I picked this up yesterday, the day before. It was like 66% off or something like that on Steam. It's like $10 right now. So I'm like, oh, you know what? It's been on my wish list for a little bit. Let's grab it. As far as I can tell, it's like a resource management kind of like city builder type thing. And everybody's very cold.
Yeah, from the trailer, it looks like there's some kind of like heat map called mechanic, which is cool. I guess that's the whole twist they've thrown in it. It looks very cool and stylish. I'm interested to see what the world building is like, because they've got that industrial steampunky stuff, and from what I've seen from the trailer, it looks pretty cool. So
yeah. it looks grim. It looks a little grim, but maybe there's some hope in there. A lot of these like kind of games with like managerial stuff that are a little bit like not realistic, they seem to be very like grim a lot of times. Like all I can think of is like Darkest Dungeon, and their like kind of like resource management stuff is also very grim. Dead in Vinland, a little bit grim, but it has it it's a little bit playful as well.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how playful this is.
I mean, judging from the main menu screen, which I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch on over to that actually, so everyone can see what we're seeing right now. Oop, I just have to move actually our lovely voice chat box over a little bit. Yep. So I'm gonna do that. There we go. Cool. Beautiful.
Oh, by the way, if you hear sounds coming through my mic, it's because people are letting off fireworks tonight.
Interesting. Okay. Any holidays that I should know about?
So 5th of November is the firework night, like the Guy Fawkes.
Oh, okay. So,
but as of tomorrow, we are entering another lockdown. So I guess people are letting them off tonight instead.
Just get it all out. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Fair enough. It's yeah, I can definitely empathize with that. So
let's take our minds off it with a nice game about.
Yes, with a nice game about suffering in the cold. I'm actually gonna start this up. I don't know what I'm assuming this is the tutorial. I don't know what kind of intro we're in for, but lovely pro tips down here. Very good. I don't know what a wall drill is, but that's fine, I guess. Oh man, so there was a great cataclysm. There was volcanic eruptions, it looks like.
A still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost.
That was a cool transition.
Stopped it all.
Suddenly,
without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity.
So so I guess we're in the UK.
Yeah, I mean that was Big Ben, right? It looked.
We bid farewell to plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, this very much looks like that.
Came the time to adapt.
Now this is a digression, but isn't it true that the bell inside the bell tower is Big Ben, and Big Ben is not the actual tower itself? Is that?
That is correct. That is
okay?
correct. Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made
And we've got an interesting soundtrack going on here because there is one of the major difficulties in game soundtracks is adding electric guitar in a tasteful way.
slowly
And I am hearing that right now, and it's very interesting.
step. We knew the cost of our journey.
I wonder if that will be present throughout the rest of the soundtrack or not.
100 times.
It kind of reminds me of 28 Days Later soundtrack. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Time has
there's some good songs on that soundtrack.
come. Build the last city on earth.
If
Yeah,
that's the
very-
soundtrack that I'm thinking of.
Very movie soundtrack, that wasn't it?
Yeah, this is a very cinematic thing so far, so I wonder how that will translate into the actual gameplay. So reach the frozen north, which is what, Ireland? I'm like like where did you
Scotland, yeah.
where did you guys go?
Across the sea would be, I guess, yeah, like Iceland, Greenland.
Maybe, yeah, I
the
guess
North
so.
Pole.
Oh man, all right, interesting. So the site of a
Might be-
generator, I guess. Whatever,
Might
whatever.
be Scandinavia, I suppose.
Yeah,
sort of
that's true.
north.
That's true. Depends on if I wonder if there'll be like travelers and stuff like that, and we'll
Mm.
get to see something about like their culture. So we got to a generator. I don't know what a generator is, but apparently it's ours for the taking. And okay, there we go. We don't have a choice. That's our only option. We have to survive. I do like these.
I like that they make you click it though.
Yeah, it's like yes, you have to opt in, but I also really like all of the juice that they added to this with the like almost fleur-de-lis stuff, and it like moves around too when I'm doing this.
All of that motion tweening.
It's got
stuff.
motion, it's got glow, it's got style, and probably this is going to be a big booming bass when I click this.
I was
Little
going
bit
to
of-
mention there was a lot of like effects going on like on the peripherals. With,
Mm.
it looks really cool. It had like an ink, like fog effect. I was wondering if you could do that for Steam. It looked very appropriate.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
a lot of the like styling is definitely along the lines of what we're aiming for. I think the whole industrial look. There are pretty
Yeah.
close parallels. That's kind of why I've been interested in this game for a while. That aesthetic. It's I think it's pretty close to how I envision the Steamhound City in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
All right, so it's telling me that I need to stockpile coal because we need to actually have some heat. Okay, so we need
It
coal
really
for the
wants you
generator.
to go into the camera controls.
I
apparently.
will, I swear. I promise, Gabe, we'll get there, but this seems a little bit more important right now. Coal for the generator, wood and steel needed for construction research, steam cores. I don't know how you get those, but apparently they're key for advanced buildings. Raw foods for food rations in the cookhouse. Later in the game, there'd be more stuff. Cool. It's all up there. Which is weird that they don't just show us where it's supposed to be right now. It like kind of shows you down in this little
Yeah, I guess
thing.
I'm guessing steam cores are going to be a way of like gating how many buildings you can have, so you can't just definitely scavenge those or farm them or something.
Maybe, yeah, that's true. Most buildings require you to assign people to work there. Certain buildings employ engineers. Others probably worker. Okay. Camera controls, fine. I'll do it. Okay, so I can move any number of ways, zoom in and rotate, I guess. Okay, cool. So we'll experiment with that. Yeah, ooh, very good. Zoom in, zoom out, and rotate. Ooh, okay.
You feeling all right before? Hopefully that.
Yeah, I'll stop. I'll try to not. I'll try to not do that too much.
I was feeling like that's what Jason mentioned it.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is coal. I want to get to like a closer coal pile. I don't know, just because, I guess. Okay. Go. Let's send like 5 people there, and then. Is there any other coal? I feel like I need to like send people to other places, just because. Oh, look at them go. Oh, this is very cool. All right, guys.
Trudging.
You'll get
Positively
there.
trudging through that snow.
Well, they already have a nice, cozy barrel on fire for them when they get there. So, you know, how's that for service? You know what? Just because we've got some people available, we're just going to send some people. We have 15 engineers. All right. Send like a couple there, and then we put like 6 workers there, and then, you know, we'll send a couple people here. What do you got? Let's send an engineer over there as well. How many people we got left? Okay. That's not that.
So what's in that workers tab on the right there?
Workers. We got real people. We got names. We got John Gold, who I can't. They're all sleeping on the ground, which is great.
Oof.
I can't really figure out if there's anything else here. Oh boy, what's happening here? Idle engineers, idle workers, and prohibited children, apparently. Okay. Let's get some more people in this coal, actually. Can I just like... There we go. Beautiful. I don't know what we got going on. It seems like we have unemployed people, so I think we're just gonna try to max stuff out, I guess. How do I get out of this menu? Click out? Yeah, there we go. Lovely.
It's
Okay.
interesting how they've blended like that flat, semi-transparent UI style with still having these like flourishes.
Hmm. And there's like an ice kind of as I zoom out you can see it a little better. Like there's an ice effect here, and then there's like some spotty stuff. Okay, construction time. Why not? What about controlling time? You didn't make me pause for that, eh? All right. Okay, so we got construction at the bottom of the screen. To do construction stuff, I can build streets and buildings and delete them apparently as well.
Oh, so it's like radially from the...
Yeah, we got like nice
That's
little like
cool.
loops. Yeah. That old school spoken wheel kind of way of city building. All right, so you got to put him inside the heat zone, and people will like that. All buildings must be connected to the generator by a street. Okay, so it's just telling me that these colors mean good, bad, and I don't know what conditional placement means, but I'm sure we will figure that out very quickly. Controlling time, so this is a real-time game, I guess, so I can do all that good stuff in the upper left corner. Excellent. Sweet, so I can just be like, no, let's pause here and take a peek at what's going on. I just want to see what else is going on here. What we got for construction? We can build tents, very cool. We need wood, though, which I'm sure we can do that. Why not? Can build streets, but I don't really know how that works yet. I'm just kind of like, what is that? I don't even know what that is. We got like, I don't know, tree, wood zone? I don't know. Check out the book of laws real quick. We've got no laws. Okay. That was a very fancy menu.
Is that like a political system?
Yeah, I'm assuming you like make rules and stuff like that based on decisions and make like whatchamacallit, precedents, I guess, maybe. Come on, we got to get that coal going. What do I need to do here?
There's a lot of stuff going on this little screen. Can we try and figure this out? I don't know.
I just turned on this. I just turned on the thing though, because it's just, did it want me to just click on that to turn it on? Because I can do that.
Has a different consumption rate of steam. Is that the idea?
Yeah. So I need 6 coal to turn this on, and then it's got like 100% coal consumption. When I put it up to there, it adds more heat, but it's 200% coal consumption, etc., etc., etc. So I'm just gonna leave it there because that's all I got. Got overdrive, but that stresses out the generator apparently. I have a temperature over. Ooh.
Okay, yeah, this is what I'd seen in the trailer.
Okay, so we've got our warm bodies here, and we got some very warm bodies over there.
That's cool.
Someone's saying something. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there we go. I heard someone talking. Wow, these are some very like detailed models actually.
Mm.
The characters are really well done. All right. This individual, which I really wish this was attached to like a real person, like all those names that we had. Like that would have been really cool if they actually gave this person a name. I wonder if they do that in other situations. All right, so yeah, I know I didn't build tents yet, even though I thought who's ill already? Jeez. Okay.
I mean, come on, it's pretty cold out there.
I know. I mean, yeah, but okay. So
Okay, I like as well that you're not just spending some resources, you're actually making a commitment to do something.
yeah, you're promising you're going to do something. You're not just like immediately doing it. You're like, yep, I will do this, but it's still up to you to do this, and you'll disappoint people in various levels. So I'm going to only promise the base level here because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, promise little and over deliver.
Exactly. If I can do 80 people, that's great. But I have 2 days to do this, so all right. Let's build some tents, shall we? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming this is additional tents, but you know what? Let's just put people really close to the generator. They'll love that. I don't know how many people this helps. I wish it told me. But I have this
on them and it'll tell you.
Oh, can I?
The one that's already built.
Maybe. Oh, this one? This is stockpiles, so it doesn't. I'm gonna see what happens when I'm done with this. But let's check out the temperature, shall we? All right, comfortable, livable. I think we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to settle on livable for the time being. Yep. I mean, this all makes sense. Don't let people be too cold for too long. Looks like you like make like sub hubs over there for additional heat and stuff. There we go. Circular zone of heat. I can tell people how much coal to burn, etc., etc. Okay, cool, excellent. Well, let's see how much shelter this provides. This is going to take 2 hours to do, and I have like 48 hours to actually build everything. So, I'm assuming
when you're in the build menu, did it show you there?
What's up?
When you hover it in the build menu.
Oh, sorry, I'm building streets apparently. I need to get out of here. All right, this one right here.
10 people.
Oh, it says 10 people. Oh, very good. All right, so we do need much, much more. Okay. So that's going to be 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours. And let's stay there because we got like 20 wood, and I don't think they can possibly build that many at a time. So let's just... Can I get out of there? Okay, cool. Are they building this concurrently? No, they've got to do it one at a time. All right, decision. Captain. They want the quickest solution, not the best one. See, exactly.
That's very true, yeah.
As long as some people are happy. Oh no, they are kind of building it at the same time. That's interesting.
Maybe it took time for people to walk over there. It looks like they're like simulating individual.
It says I have 11 idle workers right now. I don't know what any of this stuff means. Where is everybody? Is this just
Is it 'cause they're walking? It looks like there's some.
They're all building right now. Is there a time, like what time it is during the day? There we go. It's free time apparently. Hold on. How do I define this? Oh, very, very cool. I want to understand why it's free time right now. That's what I want to know.
So it's like a prison architect or something. You can set.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's interesting.
So can you establish a decree that?
That's what I mean. Like, where is it? I'm sure this will come up at some point, but for now, I guess we just want to do what it wants us to do. Ooh, I do like this menu though. Fancy. 60 homeless. I'm sorry, I'm building as fast as possible. Actually, I'm not building as fast as possible. We need to build a little bit more now, huh? Everyone's happy except for the half of the population that doesn't have a place to sleep. So great. The hope went up. Very good. Well, I can't really do anything to help you guys until free time's over. Well, that's not true. Gathering post, very cool. A workshop for tech, 15 wood, 5 steel. Oh geez, I don't know anything right now. We've got 100 raw food. We've got no food rations. Oh man, we need to cook stuff though then.
So is your coal running down because it's free time, so no one's harvesting?
I mean, yeah, but
there?
I've got shutdown or steam level 1. I think I want to keep it at 1.
Yep.
Because otherwise these people will probably freeze. I'm assuming. Yeah, I wonder if there's like a use case for powering it down to lower steam levels during the day when people are walking around versus just chilling in their huts here, their tents, which seem very drafty, unfortunately.
But they are functioning, so
They are functioning. All right. Here we go. Illness. Cold homes or workplaces. Yeah, medical coast, care house, infirmary. Radical treatment law allows you to treat the gravely ill in medical posts. Boy. Okay, so I think it's telling me we need a medical. Oh, ooh, yes. Oh, geez. Great, alone.
that's one way to put it. Wow.
Well, we can't do a medical post because we don't have enough wood because I made enough beds to fit people. So we need to
You
get
just have
wood.
to wait till the morning, right, before you can get any more resources.
I feel like we also need food though, because we've got a bunch of raw food and no food rations. So I feel like I want to make this real quick. There, right there. Get to it, boys. Oh, I know. Just gave him the food and hunger. It's like, oh hey, by the way, you got no food, buddy. All right, so 2 food rations from 1 unit of raw food. Hunters and hothouses. I don't know what a hothouse is, but
No, neither do I.
oh, it's like a greenhouse, but we can't call it
Oh,
greenhouse
okay.
because nothing's green here. All right, so okay, so we got a cookhouse. We need to get some other ways of getting food at some point though, which I'm sure we'll get eventually. How do I center? Can I center by double clicking? No, apparently not. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this person. Where are you? Newton North. He's in here somewhere.
Yeah, I guess he's going to be sick until... Oh, someone else has got sick as well.
Lovely, more sick. Great.
3.
So-
Oh,
Well,
nothing like flies.
I
Yeah,
can't. I can't help you right now. I'm sorry.
There was time control, right? Like, maybe... Did you read that tutorial?
For what? Time.
Controlling
Control
time.
Yeah, I can speed things up.
Okay. I guess
Oh.
maybe you just need to skip to morning, or...
Yeah, I just want to get to morning now. Is this coal? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we got. Oh, cool. It says about 4 hours of coal. Why does it let me go up, but it doesn't let me go down? That's weird. Okay. We've got 0 out of 5 people. Ah, workers. Okay. Yes, you are, Hector. Yeah. Oh, okay. You guys are getting up to work? It's still free time, apparently. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. No, we have a medical post. I just bought it. I just bought it, right? I will consider. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's not do child labor. Let's not do that. Fighting arena. What? I don't know if that's a policy. Jeez.
I mean, it is if it's mandatory.
Yeah, I know. All right. So I can do another one in 18 hours, apparently. Force workers at any facility to work for the next 24 hours. Emergency shift will raise discontent. And discontent will rise slightly just even by signing this. Well, you guys are pretty contented right now, so let's just get this rolling here. No, Richard, that's not what that means. It's okay. Don't worry.
Work so you can live.
Yeah, exactly. We need to live here. We need coal. Almost, come on. We don't have that much coal left. We got 2 hours of coal. You guys gotta do something soon.
So
Can we get some people here?
do you want to use that to send people out to get coal right now?
I guess so. How do I pause? All right, how do we do this?
Is it on? You use it on the coal place,
Which one's coal? Is this coal? That's wood. That's steel.
and then is it on the mid top right? There's like the time up little icon.
Where?
In the right hand panel.
Oh, this
where it says
thing?
wood crate.
Oh,
To the right of that, there's like a grayed out thing. Is that?
that's
No,
select.
down and left
Oh,
from this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 days. Cooldown. I don't know if I can do that. Ability conditions not met, probably because there's no one working here. Let me see if I can get it onto the coal. Where's the coal? Okay, that's a coal pile. I'm losing track of where I sent people. All right, here we go. So we got coal here. I mean, go get them, I guess. Yeah, people didn't like that. People really did not like that. Yeah,
They'll like it more than freezing.
Yeah, probably. All right, so we've got hope and discontent here. Yeah, I think I can intuit what this is all about. Oh, it's great that you've told me now about how this works. Okay, so 8 to 6 p.m. is their normal work time, and that's it. They have free time unless there's... Oh, so they can do construction work, but they won't go do out the other stuff. Okay, that's interesting, I guess. Oh, shift time switch. What? Oh, there's a switch here. Building abilities. Okay, so yeah, that's they're just up there in the upper right there. Okay. Waiting for free time to get done. Let's go. We need coal. We're gonna die. Do you have anybody who's not being employed? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get. You know what? Let's just get like 3 and 1 and. Actually, that's the cookhouse. We need more. All right. I thought that was something different, huh? Okay. So what do we got? I don't think we need steel. Yeah. Is this steel? That's wood. That's steel. Let's not do steel. Let's actually get some wood done. We need lots of wood. Got 6 people not working right now. What are you? You're more wood. You're maxed out. You're maxed out, and you're 24 hours. So, Is there anything else I need to do right now? I don't know. You can build more tents. That's probably a good idea, so more people don't get sick.
Mm-hmm.
But we do need that 20 wood for some other stuff. What did we want to make? We wanted to make
medical stuff.
All right, so I say that we should probably get the medical place first, and then I think we should have enough wood by the end of the day to make the rest of the tents. At some point, we're gonna run out of space, unfortunately. So it's probably gonna tell us how to do, whatchamacallit?
Level, yeah.
Yeah, how to like dig it out. So, oh hey, medical post, lovely. You know, let's put it next to the food. Why not? And then after that, we can build as many tents as possible. Oh, can we get? No, that's the steel, huh? That's wood. Oh, I can click on individual people. What is this? What about you? What have you got? Oh, I thought that said Grace Cold. I'm like, yeah, aren't we all? All right, sorry, Grace. I know some people are probably going to be sick, but we'll have a medical bay. You know, we got this 24-hour shit going on. At least we'll have plenty of coal.
Just for one day.
Yeah, it's just one day. It'll get us ahead. Everyone can have extra time off afterwards. Let's just
That's
get.
a lie.
Yeah, that is probably a lie, unfortunately. Hunter's Hut. We are gonna need more food. We have maxed out food rations. So that might be nice, but we do. Oops. We do need tents though. We need tents badly. So. All right. I think I've maxed out what I can build here.
Yeah. So I noticed one of those buildings already has a road like looping around it. Does that mean you can already build in the outer ring?
Are you talking about this right here, or?
I don't know, when you go to place something, it kind of highlights the roads,
Hmm.
and you've already got a bit of like an outer. See, like the top left there.
Oh, that's
I don't
not
know why.
something that I thought it would let us do. I'm kind of like hesitant to do that because I don't know. Oh, does it technically have a street? I mean, if it lets me do it, I'll do it. I'll do it. That's fine.
It's gonna be real cold.
Yeah, that's a thing. Like, well, I mean, it's kind of close-ish.
I
But how
guess
many-
right. It's
yeah.
just gonna double the coal consumption, and we are now stockpiling a crap ton of coal.
This is true. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do, we don't need as many people working the cookhouse since, well, we don't have any food to cook. I'm gonna put some people. Oh, it's only engineers in the medical post. That's very interesting. All right, so that's good, I guess. 6 absences. All right, so if someone's being treated, they can't work. I mean, yeah, sure. That's totally fine. Provide adequate health care. Oh man, tell me about it. This is fine. Yeah. Oh, cool. So it tells you 1 sick absence. I don't know why this is 93%, but
So
oh, that's because it's got 1 person sick. I'm assuming. Oh, what was that? That was interesting. Oh, there we go. Why is it? Oh, does it tell me how many engineers are there? Ah, very interesting. Okay. Oh, thank you. Exactly what I was going to ask about. All right. So some people can do both. Some people can only do, like, only engineers can do some stuff. Okay, very cool. And children can't be employed at all. I wish it had like an ellipses with the initially. It's just like, oh man, that's funny. I've got a lot of things now. Very good. Oh, we're building as many homes as possible. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Okay, I think we've got a lot of resources right now. So I think we should probably experiment with building roads. Oh, this is something. Oh, so this is a street apparently.
yeah.
But maybe because it like butts out a little bit. No, because this butts out as well. That's
I noticed it was
interesting.
there kind of from the beginning. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's
that was
that's
there to
strange.
begin with. Was that pre-placed?
Yes, that was pre-placed.
Okay,
so
well, I guess it just had a road.
it gives you a little bit of a something to work with, I guess. I'm not sure exactly why, but you know what? I don't think we need a road now then. If because I need to place like one more thing here. I need to place like one more tent.
And it looks like it lets you place stuff even diagonally touching that road, so you can be pretty efficient.
Just barely, it looks like. Okay, so I want to go like here probably, because when I do this, it's got like those. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got like kind of like the bigger green chunks. Like if I put it here, because it has like two like thin lines and then a thick line. I wonder if it's just like for simplicity, like for simplicity's sake, I could just line those up, but it seems like maybe it's just a way to like keep track of stuff. I don't think it's really like a, I don't know, a game thing. So let's just put it here so we can get the most space out of it then, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, keep on going.
Well, I think also you might want to think about where the resources are on the
Yeah.
outside, so that if you start building more streets and stuff, you kind of go maybe towards them, so that it's a shorter distance.
That's true. We are doing a lot of stuff here for
So you
right
could
now.
you could assign the people in that tent to the coal thing, for example.
Oh, that could be something. That's definitely interesting. The problem is that there's like a whole bunch of resources over on this side. There is that is quite a coal deposit though, which I think is different from a coal pile that we want to be close to here, I'm assuming.
Oh, you need to build a mine. Okay.
Yeah. We'll get there eventually. What time is it? Oh boy. Sorry, coal people. We're probably gonna have to, or you're gonna have to keep on working, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Oh. Discontent is going down. This is very good. We're on free time, except for the coal workers, unfortunately. I'm very, very sorry.
Great to good.
Yeah, I guess. All right, what else can we build here?
Is that 10 on the outer ring okay, like heat-wise, or do you need to bump up the generator?
Let's see. It's yellow. It's livable. Yeah, it's livable. That's fine. I think as long as it's livable, it's all right. Yeah, that's fine. All the people are like, well, most of the people are like red, so I guess that's good. These people are not doing too well, but hey, what are you gonna do? Also, sorry, Jason, I put this in Fahrenheit, so my apologies. Just ease of reference for me, at least. Let's get that hunter's hut because we're eventually gonna run out of food. Ooh, this is very big.
Do they need any? Does that relate to a resource, or is it just?
It says it generates food, and we don't have any source of food. Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, food. Yep,
You're way ahead of them.
I wonder, like, if it's like if it catches you looking at stuff, or if it's like, if it just so happens that I'm looking at the right things.
You know, I think maybe what happened is it's set up. That will be set up to trigger at some point, but then if you preempt it by like completing it, then maybe it just shows you the tutorial immediately to make sure you haven't missed.
Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. Hunters, what do we got? Okay, so hunters work at night. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay.
Okay, so they just go out like in general to.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going because they're in this like giant crater. Oh, maybe they. Ooh, I didn't even like look at this. I want to take a peek. All right, cool. That doesn't look like it's doing too well, but I guess that's how we got down. Maybe I'm assuming. I'm getting like Game of Thrones vibes right now with the wall and stuff.
Did you see you could introduce a new law?
Ooh, I can.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh, that's only my laws here. Okay. All right. Let's not do child labor. I want to not do that for now. No one's died yet, so I don't think I need to mess around with this. I don't know what a child shelter is. Wait, people don't know what soup is? Okay. I understand what this is about.
Eating the soup will cause discontent.
Hey man, I like soup. That's fine. Additives. Where are you getting? Oh no. All right. We don't have really a problem with these quite yet, so I don't want to like necessarily preempt that. What is sustain life? Okay, so keep them alive. People. Hope will raise. Okay, so hope will rise, but also discontent will rise. Okay, that's fine, I guess. So I guess this is if you're just like trying to be nice to the gravely ill, I guess, because it doesn't say that it's going to actually treat them in any way.
Yeah, I guess you don't, right? They just hang around. Maybe that's a stopgap until you can cure them.
Ah, cure the gravely ill. Okay, so you can do some radical treatments and yikes. Okay, that's something. I'm seeing some very interesting things that I can't like really scroll to yet.
Yeah.
You could see stuff. I could see like organ transplants which might help, but you need like corpse disposal in order to do that.
Can you click on child labor?
Yeah, sure.
Here's what it says.
Safe jobs. Oh, so you can have them cook. I think I'm kind of okay with that. with if they're cooking or if they're tending plants, I think that's fine.
Although look at the bottom of that list there, child workers can be injured in accidents.
I know. But we've got 15 children that aren't doing anything.
I mean, this is like an apocalyptic situation. Like they might feel
I
better.
thought
Like
this would be the
helping out.
most useful one.
Yeah, that does
one.
sound useful, but Paul. The fighting arena.
They're dying.
Oh, the only downside is that I have to build a fighting arena. This sounds like a win-win. There's no
I thought it might say like, and
and someone could get hurt.
But apparently not. But
Well,
if
the thing is, you can get up to the dueling law though if you build the fighting arena, so things might get a little dicey. It's interesting
feel
that
like
you can. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say like I feel like more people will get hurt or injured in the fighting arena than
I feel like
child
it.
labor.
Yeah, probably. It's interesting they have to build the fighting arena before the public house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know if that's like a logical kind of way to go, but the interesting thing is that so there's adaptation here. If I go back, it looks like there's many more laws that you can grab as opposed to just adaptation, right? Is that's the vibe I'm
Yeah, I
getting
don't quite
it's
get
like
what this screen is.
I think what might happen is that there might be more different books, I guess,
Breeds,
maybe.
okay.
So
Yeah.
maybe I have to click over here to show like a different to scroll through. But for now, it's confusing for now. All right,
Yeah, that's
you've
cool. Okay.
convinced me. Let's get to work, children. Let's go. Oh, do you hear the guy?
Get to work, children.
There's no teachers here. We don't have teacher jobs. We don't have teacher jobs. You cannot say that. They're just loitering right now. They're not doing anything. All right. Immediately get to work. Only one worker available. We can try to rescue the people. We left behind people. Build a beacon. Scout Frostland. Yes. Exotic Frostland. And save as many survivors from our expedition. Okay, so we can get people back. They just don't die continuously and then slowly bleed us out. Workshop for more advanced buildings. Is a beacon an advanced building? I guess it's an advanced building. That was a kind of a roundabout way of saying that I need a workshop.
I'm guessing this is Iceland now that it's
Oh, it's Frostland.
Frostland. It's like to the north over the sea. It all adds up.
There we go. All right, let's get this workshop in here. Eventually we'll get there. We've got one person hunting, unfortunately. I think I need to call off some workers from some other zones. Okay, we've got so much steel. We do not need that many people doing steel. Oh, I don't. Oh, that's not true. You can do go children to the steel wreckage.
Steel wreckage.
Can I get like some children in the cookhouse actually? 3 children and 2 workers. Excellent.
There you go, they're learning.
I guess, but no one's a teacher here.
Well, in the
They're learning life
cookhouse,
skills, yeah.
yeah, this is how like-
Okay. It's only Henry who's sick. How you doing, Henry? Where are you? There you go, Henry. We got 5 engineers for 1 person who's sick. Oh, I think we
Yeah.
can. I think we can peel off some engineers.
He'll be back to the coal pile in no time.
Yeah, that seems like a little bit of overkill. Well, the thing is, like, you can. Oh, uh-oh.
depleted.
Oh
Okay.
no. Great. Oh, there's another coal pile right next to it. Let's go. I almost clicked on max children. My bad. I got really close there.
Also, if you haven't noticed, on the bottom left, there's like objectives.
Yeah, I've been checking that out. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so workshop gives you the tech tree, which we just unlocked there. Upgrading workshop increases the research speed. Very good. We're in tiers, so we have to do one thing before another thing. Research. Oh no, you have to research a tier upgrade, not just do the other things too. Oh, okay. Let's check this out. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, that's just for the Steam. Oh well. Oh, we don't have Steam hubs yet, and we don't have heaters. I need 10 trees. We need trees. Okay. That's fine. We'll get trees. We haven't depleted wood crates yet, so we'll be fine. I guess I can put some engineers in there. Why not? We are running out of food. I can only do workers for this too. That's very interesting. I don't think we really need steel all that much. Let's go. Apparently it's time to get to work. All right, everyone. Let's put some more children in there. It'll get more efficient once more people reach the place. Okay. Very interesting. Oh, someone's in treatment there. 2 people are eating, 1 person's in treatment. Okay. Very good. We're gonna need some food soon. Man. Okay, I think we got enough coal. Can we build the beacon yet? Or do we have to research the beacon?
There it is.
Okay, well, it's time to start. Okay, so we do have enough steel actually, so this is good. Let's do that. 12 hours for a beacon. All right, well, I don't think anything else is really going on right now, so. And oh, wait, hold on. We have 12 people not working. Oh, it's all children.
Can you just fill the cookhouse with children and put all the other workers elsewhere?
The thing is, like, we're running out of I've only got 1. I mean, otherwise I'm going to be going to send children to go into the steel wreckage. So.
Okay.
So, like, I could, but do I want to do that? I mean, I think the game wants me to do that, to be honest, but.
But your conscience says
My
otherwise.
conscience is like, I don't know if I want children just, like.
In the tundra.
Mucking about in, like, steel wreckage necessarily, so. Yeah, I don't. I'll let the children be, I think. I'm curious why, this is red right now. Like, normally it tells you if it's if you're having a bad time with those resources, but I think we're doing a-okay with this. Like, it seems to be doing all right because we've got a lot of people in that coal pile. Oh. Oh no. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're building a beacon, I promise. It's happening. We're researching a beacon. That's what we're doing. I can build a thumper, getting some Doom vibes. What is the coal thumper? Okay, so it vibrates coal to the surface. That's very curious. Oh, this seems like a no-brainer. As soon as we're done with this beacon, we're just gonna get faster gathering. That's very good. Although like heaters are nice and steam hubs are nice. Man, all this stuff we need everything. Although more food is probably the way to go, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna zoom ahead a little bit because we need this to be wood crates depleted. Well, actually, oh boy, where's wood crates? Are you wood crates? Well, you were wood crates. Okay. What else we got here? That's more coal. That's coal. Okay. That's more coal. We are gonna need more wood, I feel. That's steel, that's wood, that's steel, that's wood. Okay. So I do think we need wood. So let's just max that out a little bit. And go do this one instead. Alright, cool. Back to where we were. These are all children, right? Yep, just children. That's fine. Oh, Henry. Sorry, Henry. Skip a bit. Oh, look at them go. They're so fast. Oh, we're on free time. It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
Is there anything we can make them build right now?
We might. The weather is changing, so we might need some more heat, maybe. So this is not going to go super well. Okay, so the temperature is gonna drop. I don't know what that means. I haven't researched Steve level 2, so like I don't know how to make things hotter, unfortunately.
What's the path to resetting that?
I can get some laws actually. Hold on. I think, right? Is that what this means? I can do another one. Oh, I've only got one option. Wait, can I only do one or the other? Can I only do a cemetery or a corpse disposal? What? This is very interesting.
Yeah, like some of them are mutually exclusive, I guess. Just logically, they don't.
Let's not do this one.
So sad.
Oh, does this like lock us out of the other things? Does this mean that we can't get medic apprentices now? Oh no. This was not entirely explained to me, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no.
It's one or the other, and then it looks like the UI is more clear on the bottom one. The cemetery.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yikes. I probably would have gone for the other one because I wanted to get some apprentices because we're not really using.
But then maybe there's just some other prerequisite which you don't have.
I don't know. Well, we'll find out. Let's do another one of these binary choices here. So if we get, all right. So here it looks like What's
I
up?
was gonna say the fighting arena was a no-brainer as well, right? There was no.
Yeah,
real-
the fighting arena seems decent. I don't think it locks us out of either of these as well. So, let's just get this, I guess. Oh no, I have to build a fighting arena. All right, ready to duke it out.
This is going good. We have child labor.
Hey, they're helping out in soup
fighting arena.
kitchens. It's fine. At least the children aren't in the arena, so.
Not yet.
Oh boy. I think we're gonna have to build some streets actually now, huh?
Yeah.
All right, street time. Let's get street. All right. Where do you want to build a street? Just over here, I guess. Kind of just leap that in. Oh, that's nothing. That's great. Oop, can I just click? Okay. And go. Faster. How did we get one food?
Oh, the hunting's at night.
Yeah, but I sent people out a while ago. I don't know how this works necessarily.
Well, they get converted to ration, I think.
Yeah.
So you had food and then.
Oh, did it make this go up at
Convert.
some point? I hope so.
Oh yeah. It just. I think it keeps fluctuating there. Yeah. I think it did go up.
Okay, cool. Henry, you gotta get better, bud.
Hang on, he's not in the infirmary though. Why is he?
Why is he?
Oh, I think you could
Go home.
admit people to
Oh,
the
no.
infirmary.
Can I? No, he's here.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
person, right, Henry? He's going to treatment. There we go.
Oh, he's like an outpatient.
yeah. I don't know if I hear people crying or what's going on here. I thought I heard something. This game, it's too real. What are y'all doing?
I can't remember if like you could build roads like going outward so that people can walk on it to the coal piles and stuff. Which if you
Build
can,
roads on there? Okay.
or like leading to it.
No. I can like build. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, it's probably stuff that I just can't build on, period, because it has some other purpose. Okay. I mean, I think we can like build out this way, but I don't know if it like well, did they actually build these roads? Did they do that?
Yeah,
I think they.
it was flashing before. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool, excellent. Sorry, I'm gonna get this queued up actually. There, the arena. Go for it. You guys gonna go and do this? Oh, wow, it's a fast arena. Even faster arena now. Oh, someone's sick again. Hope rises. All right, get to punch each other.
Can you put children in the fight?
No, I'm not gonna put children in the arena. Oh, it opens at 7 p.m. Very good. No one is fighting. I guess that's fine. It's a chilly fighting arena. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to work on getting those generators up. All right. Oh, okay. So we got a tutorial summary, huh? That's the whole thing. Oh, that's just weather changes. Okay, that's weird. I wonder why they call it tutorial summary. Funny. Okay. Well, I can't really do anything.
Some kind of research you can do so that like your coal consumption is lowered.
Resources. Can I like scroll? No,
Maybe.
probably not.
It's probably under heating though. If that's
Yeah.
where the coal consumption is.
We've got heaters. They've got heaters.
Improved heaters. I see that right underneath heaters.
Oh, yeah. So
Generator
I think.
efficiency upgrade.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you see that?
Tier 2, second one.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we need more. Okay. So that's how we get the second level for the power. I think it's just gonna make us suffer for a little while before we can fully get there.
Can you click to the
What's up? Oh, sorry.
to research that tier? I guess that's.
Sorry, I'm like still getting used to this. All right.
Yep.
What's up?
So
This
on
one?
the left-hand side, right? That's how you would research the tier. So I think it's worth.
Yeah, I can't. I can only do one thing at a time.
Okay, they're still
Yeah.
finishing that other.
Still finishing beacons. I think we can maybe peel off some engineers from somewhere. To get full engineering people here. All right, we don't need this. Where's the other engineer?
Oh, does that make it go faster, like the research speed?
I'm assuming so. It's like efficiency, like research efficiency, I think. Where is it? How am I supposed to see efficiency here?
Oh, it's closed, so it's 0.
Yeah. So We'll get there.
Overtime maybe.
Are you trying to tell me something, Paul?
It's gonna get cold pretty soon, so.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Get in there, engineers. Sorry. Well, the thing is, we're also running out of food, so.
Oh yeah. Oh. Huh.
Why do we not have that much food? We're almost like maxed out on the hunters.
They
That's
just
really-
don't make that much. I think
It
you
says
need more
they
hunter huts.
it says they do 13 foods a day.
Maybe that's
So,
just not much if it's been converted to rations as well.
all right, what's the It's 1 to 2. So we do we need more people hunting?
You might do, you know, if it's what is
Oh,
it
it's
one
very
ration
cold.
per person per day?
That's what I'm assuming.
So you've got 80 people, so you need
Ye-
40 food, right?
I don't know if this is
No.
13 food like total per day or 13 food per person. I'm assuming that's just total actually. So that doesn't.
I think it's
I-
if you go back to the build menu for the hunter's hut, it will probably summarize that.
Provide up to 15 raw food per day.
Per day.
Does that mean
Yeah.
that I have to just like not have as many people out doing stuff like at all? All right, so we got a beacon. That's good. We do need to
Yeah,
build this
we
beacon.
Should build another hunter's hut as well.
I think so. Well, we're gonna run out of food. It's not. This is not a good sign here. All right, let's get this beacon out because I think we need more people. I think that's part of the problem here. So what's with that? Okay. All right, so we have
I
this
guess
now.
if that thing makes 15 food per day, right?
Yes.
But that can feed 30 people.
Hold on. Well, raw food. I thought it was like. Hold on.
Raw food doubles up into rations, right?
Yes, that is true.
And 15 hunters can produce 15 raw food. So
That's
does that mean
correct.
half of your workforce need to be hunters?
Dude, I guess so. I don't know. That's what it seems like, unfortunately. So, maybe we should cut down on some of this stuff for a bit, huh? Well, the thing is, I think
dunno.
people are gonna starve now because I don't have enough. I'm gonna have to build another hut during the day, and then have at least a whole nother full hut of people. I'm gonna have to like. I think I'm gonna have to. What is this? What are you guys doing? You guys are doing wood. You're also doing wood. Maybe we don't need that much wood. So I think we still do need the coal, unfortunately. I mean, we've got a lot of stockpiled coal, so I think what we actually could do. Okay, tech tree. Fine. We'll do something. Maybe hunter's gear is better because they get up to 20 food per hunt. That sounds good. Like, because we're having an issue with food right now, probably.
Yeah.
Although heaters are good too. I don't know at this point. Faster gathering.
Because
I
that temperature drop happened, right? But you're not in a terrible position temperature-wise, are you?
People going out here are getting very cold. But people inside here are fine. Because if I go here, these people are chilly, but it's still low risk of falling ill. People out here are having a bad time. High risk of falling ill, unfortunately. So maybe I can call people back during the day because they're not doing too hot, unfortunately. So yeah, let's do that. Let's call some people back. I gotta figure out what I want to do there. All right, so we've got a beacon going. That's good. We definitely need some more hunters' huts. We need at least one more, maybe two more, to be honest. I don't even know. Let's get at least one more though, and then we can switch on over to a street.
I guess if you get that upgrade, then you only need 2 to feed 80 people, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. But we're gonna once the beacon has been built, we're gonna get more
Yeah, fair
survivors.
enough.
So I might as well just build 3 at this point, I guess.
Yeah, if you can afford it. I guess. Why not?
Yeah. So I'm gonna at least try to do so. This costs like almost nothing. So, can I get that? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we'll start that, I guess. All right. Let's build. Let's actually send some people back because I think they're gonna get sick, unfortunately. So, let's like pull the engineers off, pull off most of the workers. Did you guys just deplete your stuff? Is this what's okay? Excellent. Oh yeah, they're coming back anyway. Good job. You're all very good. Let's just keep like a couple of workers out there, not too many, just a couple. And the rest of you can build a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah.
So if people aren't
Oh,
assigned,
someone died. No. An engineer died. How did you die from How did you die from researching how people well, actually, I just answered my own question, I think. Oh, it was an emergency shift. What did you do? Fine. And the emergency shift. All right. Well, all right. What do we want to do here? We need either a cemetery. Oh no, I need 20 hours to do this. Game, I can't handle this right now. Game. I can't. I just can't. What am I supposed to do? I guess it resolved it for me, unfortunately.
Which you're seeing something right now, by the way.
I thought it was I thought it was doing hunters. Crap. Okay. Ah, jeez. What have I done?
Though.
What'd you say?
That engineer was committed. Like if you see that picture,
yeah,
he died like on the book.
Yeah, he was like ready. He's like, oh, I gotta do this. I'm dying, but like it sounds like a worker's accident though. Like, like I don't know what he was doing. I don't think that many people were sick, unfortunately. So, we've got a bunch of people not working right now. All right, maybe people need to go a little faster, huh?
So if people aren't assigned, will they just go on to construction?
I feel like that's what they're doing because there's 10 people doing construction here. This isn't giving me. Okay, so there's 10 out of 10 here. Even though that says 10 out of 10, but this doesn't have any numbers, unfortunately, which is weird to me. Like this is oh jeez, problems. Oh, child.
Oh no.
Oh no. Give him the day off. I don't need you causing problems. Frostbite. Oh no. I see. Well, I can't do anything for 20 hours, people. I'm very, very sorry, but I gotta wait 17 hours now. We'll get there, I promise, but unfortunately, there's literally nothing I can do, so. All right, let's just skip ahead until I can actually do something for these people. All right, cool, sweet. We can serve. Oh, whoa. Oh, look at that. All right, we got a beacon. People will know that we are here. We're very cold, but we are here. Oh boy. I think we want to do the Lost Expedition, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So, sure. I can't do anything. How do I? Okay. I have to assign.
Do it from the beacon.
Wow, we need to create scouts. Wait, I need to create 5 workers to make a scout? What is that supposed to mean? Oh, it's a scout team. Oh, what'd you say?
I think they're gonna form up like the Power Rangers or something.
Yeah, like that was an interesting way of saying that. Okay, I've got some workers available, so.
Does that mean they won't need food? That could be nice.
I have no idea how this works at all. Go to the Lost Expedition, please. What does this mean? Go. Stop. Go. Go. All right. You're going, I guess. Let's go home, shall we? Okay, cool. And then we need lots of people in this hunter's hut. And that extra child in there. We've got no food though. Like, oh man, we need food so bad. This is bad. All right, let's actually get out of the cookhouse. Have things go.
Have you got full engineers assigned to research?
I believe so. I think it would tell me if I didn't. Where's the research? Jeez, there it is. Workshop. 5 out of 5.
Yep. Okay.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We'll skip ahead a little bit. Actually, I should just bring these people home. They're getting sick. Come home. We don't need the stuff that badly. It's okay. It'll be all right. No, we got it. Yeah, cool. No, we're good. We're doing stuff. All right, so everyone's at home, loitering at free time. Why are you guys 93%? Somebody sick? Probably.
Oh no, they've stopped researching. Not
Ah,
in time for the hunter's shift.
that's all right though. Should I do another one? Another emergency shift? Oh, where are y'all going? Where are you guys going, actually? What's happening? Oop.
Is that the scout party?
There's only supposed to be 5 people.
Right.
Remember? Oh, no, it's all the hunters going out, is it?
Oh.
What's this? Oh, yeah. People on normal shifts are, but they're not normal shifts. These are hunters.
Click on them and see what it tells you.
Unfortunately, no. You think you'd be able to?
Because you can click the other people.
Yes, this is true. But maybe since they're like technically kind of like going off the screen, they don't
Mhm.
want you to be able to click them. What's bad at?
Okay.
Oh, is this because we don't need people in the cookhouse right now? I mean, there's nothing happening, so let's just put the children in there. Why not? Give them something to do. It's warm in the cookhouse. Oh,
maybe
man.
Because there's no raw food to convert into.
Exactly, they got nothing to do. Yeah, we're totally gonna start starving, unfortunately. So, we got one person gravely sick. Oh boy.
Ooh, you know what? I wonder if there's an option later in the law section for cannibalism.
Ooh,
I feel like that would be something that would be in this game.
could be interesting.
Feels on theme.
Yeah, pretty much. I think we probably, since people are not really doing anything, it's free time. You can probably build some stuff, right? So, or not, probably. Gathering post. I mean, I guess that gathering post helps, but I don't know if we want to. I don't think it's gonna help that. I don't think we're like super hurting for resources at this point. I just think it's too darn cold.
Yeah, but it's only a day until the temperature goes back up. So.
Yeah, so I think honestly we're probably good. I mean, you could build another tent, I guess, because we're gonna get, well, we don't necessarily need the tents exactly until those people come back and rescue some people. So, I guess I'm just gonna have to sit here and wait until I can make a new law to bury somebody, and wait until the technology is done. And what's up with the beacon? Tell me what's up with the beacon. Yeah, we figured it out. Make a team, go deploy them. Very good. We got it, game. We got this. All right. People are very hungry.
We're getting sick.
2 people sick. Oop. We've reached the expedition. Go get it. Go do it. Scouts will set out towards the city and bring the survivors quickly and safely with them. I mean, that sounds good to me. Survivors will. Why would I ever want to do that one?
Do you get more people if you stay out? Is that the idea?
I think it's because it allows the scouts to stay out there without having to travel back, and so they can go to other places. But I don't want to lose people, unfortunately.
How many people will you get?
It says 3 children, 10 engineers, and 22
Oh,
workers.
that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, but there's an exclamation mark right there. So
Some may die. Yeah.
some
Bring 'em back.
so yeah,
That's a lot of people.
go on, everybody. Everybody come back. This will be good. This will be good. More mouths to feed. Excellent. So I'll have to build another hunter's tent thing. Lovely. Okay. Everybody come back. This is gonna be great. Oh, we got a report here. Oh, okay. This is why I can't give them orders because they're escorting them back. Okay, so we could go get some other things going on here. Okay, cool. Yay, we found them. Hooray. Okay, closed journal. Very good. Okay, cool. Let's go home. While everyone stars here. Sorry. My bad.
These survivors are going to be working day one.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, what do you mean you don't have any food? Why'd you bring us back? That's the point. Levi, that's not helpful. Wait, others might see it as unfair. It says hope will rise, though. That sounds fair to me. It sounds good.
I wonder if this has any effect on like whether people will listen to you in the future. Like,
I don't know. I don't know if there's like, I don't know if there's like a non-compliance once discontent gets too high.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just let her have the day off. It's fine.
Yeah, I feel like this will only have the immediate effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh. Something red
And
just
right now,
happened.
there's no food for them to cook anyway, so.
Oh, no, we got food back. Hey, get in there, other children. When do you guys start? 8? Great. Oh, we're so close. We just need like another hour. 8 o'clock. Let's go. All right. Let's bury that body. Let's bury that body. Okay.
So what are the options here?
We've got cemetery and corpse disposal. So cemetery lets us build a cemetery. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Okay. The people have to. The people won't be working for a few hours once you do a burial. And of course, cemetery takes up space. But you get hope and stuff. So corpse disposal. We get the lovely snow pit. No risk of disease from... Oh, okay. So basically, we have a risk of disease from unburied bodies.
That was a bit of a hint there, that third one.
Oh, bodies are preserved for potential... Yeah, it's for... I think it's for organ transplants, I believe.
Okay. I was going to say maybe that answered Paul's question.
I mean, maybe. That would be interesting. I think, honestly, we're kind of like... We're in a utilitarian society right now. And our morale is pretty high. I do like the idea of getting organ transplants to help people live. So, also I want to see if there's cannibalism somewhere. So, yeah, I don't know about.
And I can kind of see as well how each of those locks out one of the subsequent options.
Yeah, now I can see that because it's doing this, but. I wish it let you see like exactly what these things would do, or at least not like gray them out as much, so I can actually like read them. Because I don't know how it looks like on the stream, but relatively, yeah, there's some stuff going on. But all right, I want to go with my gut here.
Yeah.
And go with some corpse disposal.
Yeah.
Hi-ho, cannibalism. Oh goodness, the discontent. No. Yeah, we are. Well, Michael, we're gonna do some cool stuff with those bodies later. Don't worry. Some really cool stuff. All right, we got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to pause. Oh, nope, apparently not. All right. Welcome to our little slice of paradise here. We just figured out a place to put the dead bodies. Don't go over that area. Okay, cool. So, there should be other settlements nearby. Okay. Hopefully. Maybe. Yeah, we'll look for others. Oh, can't we get more hope now that more people are here? Shouldn't there be like family reunions and stuff?
Nope, you just got 34 homeless.
No, I just got 30. So we've got a bulky cylindrical construction. We've got the Union Jack here, but no, I don't know if anybody's there.
What are
Otherwise,
okay, so crash
yeah, we got a
site.
crash site as well. So we've got some wrecked vehicles. There might be supplies in there. And then the other thing that was shown to us was the observatory.
I feel like you can hit the observatory and the crash site in one trip.
In one
But-
go. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think the observatory is probably a good idea because this was unlocked for us even before like some other stuff. So I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this, especially because there's smoke over it. So that means that there's people. Maybe we can trade or something. I don't know. That would be cool. But yeah, let's get to. It's also the shortest amount of time to arrive. So let's go. We've got you guys going. We do have to build a place for the dead, but we've also got to build places for the living too. So that's also a thing. Let's build a place for the living, shall we? We need more street. Oh no, we got fine streets. The streets are great. 1, 2. I can't build any more because we need people to go get wood. All right, cool. And it's still freezing out, unfortunately. But I feel like we need shelter for people, and I am willing to send them out into the cold, I think. Because otherwise people die anyway. So, all right, wood crates. Let's roll. Coal. Let's do it. Let's send a couple engineers out there, mostly workers though. Yeah, I know you guys are cold. I can't really do much about this. I'm very, very sorry, but and we've got 30 people still unemployed, so what have we got going on here? That has to be workers. We are maxed out on children. Engineers are hard at work there. These
Oh,
people
Andrew, how did your skeleton game go?
Oh, my skeleton game! It went pretty good actually. I have a screenshot that I can give you of the I can show everybody the aftermath of skeletons. You know what? Let's do a quick skeleton break. Yeah. Let's save this. Yes, new save. That's a great name for it. So let's go. I want to bring up my image for skeletons real quick. A quick break. I need to find out. I need to remember where I put these images actually. Where's my skeleton aftermath? This might take a second to find. Okay. That's not what I wanted. It might take a moment. My apologies. I might just... Don't mind me, just opening up Microsoft Paint to see if I... okay, here we go. So, alright, so this is one of them. I am going to share my screen. Somehow. I'll share it on the stream so I don't confuse people. Unless you guys can also see this. I think you guys can see this. Right? On Streamlabs you can't. On the stream you can't see it, but I think on the other thing you can see it. Display capture? There we go.
I'm looking at Slack at the moment.
Okay, so I have it on the stream now.
Yes, I see.
Okay, so this is I opened up MS Paint to open up this image because I couldn't find it anywhere else. My apologies. That's just how we roll here. So people just needed to okay, let me start from the beginning here. I need to find a PDF actually of some skeleton stuff. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. All right. So we're on the stream.
If anyone has no context of what this is going to be
Yeah. Okay. So
Very
my
confusing.
my skeletons are really good now. Okay. So I ran my first like tabletop, I guess you could call it, game.
Yep.
Called Skeleton or The Skeletons, I believe. I can't believe I don't have the book next to me. But anyway, if you type like The Skeletons tabletop thing, you'll find it. It is a one shot kind of RPG thing, I guess. It's basically all role playing essentially. It's not, there is almost no roles at all. And what you do is you are a bunch of skeletons with unknown backgrounds inside of a tomb, and you're guarding something, and it's up to you over the course of basically a storytelling session to encounter people who are coming into the tomb, and your skeletons are compelled to defend anyone against anyone or anything that is coming into the tomb. Basically, you are compelled, and that is the only time where your skeletons are cognizant too. So there's no like talking to other players outside of defending stuff. So what you're supposed to do is basically you start with this blank character sheet, and there's a few options here. Let me find a good one. Headless is a very good character. We've got horror, which is also very good. But all these skeletons have like little snippets of background. Up here it says like, oh, you were assembled or summoned, and you carry no weapon. You are a weapon, but you were adorned with jewelry. And then you're supposed to sketch in some details in the beginning. And in addition to filling out the details of your characters throughout the game, you're supposed to fill in the details of the actual tomb. So you're only supposed to build something like very basic from the very beginning, and you're supposed to just like draw on a piece of paper essentially what the tomb looks like with other people. But depending on the character that you choose, you get like these little snippets of like something that can start you off with like a background for your character. So like the horror, for example, has you add some things that hint towards your dark purpose, and so you're supposed to like be like, oh, there's like some like, I don't know, there's some like canopic jars in the corner or something like that, or like stuff like that. And as you have these like encounters, so like giant spiders can come in, or like grave robbers appear, or like a necromancer or something like that, you just like you basically have a storytelling session about how you drive off the invaders essentially. And as you are doing that, you're supposed to like pepper in information about your character through like your like telepathic conversations with other skeletons, or you can role play flashbacks and other things like that. So
it gives you like talking points and stuff to like try and integrate in whenever you sort of find the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, and there's some interesting stuff. So the basic loop is like there's like, the game is essentially in 3 acts, and each one of those acts has like different enemies that can spawn, and different like tables that you reference at some point for like quote random events, I guess. So you like roll on a table to figure out who you're defending the tomb against, and then you have like a quick roleplay session, and then after you conclude that, you roll another die to figure out how much time passes in between that encounter and the next one. So it could be like instantaneously, or like in a month, or in a decade, and eventually you can have it so that like a millennia can pass in between stuff. So there's some interesting like roleplay impacts on that. And depending on which one of those that you get, you roll on a different table to figure out what's changed about the tomb. So you might roll on a different table depending on which act of the game you're in, or how much time has passed. So like there could be like a cave in one thing, or you know, you could get like the tomb can get infested and stuff like that, and you have to explain how that impacts like the layout of the tomb essentially. So things can get real crazy, and I'll show you how that can happen. So let me see. So these are our characters that we eventually got more detail about. I don't know why I opened to this as I did, but in MS Paint, so excuse me. So we had this lovely horror here, who had plenty of fun jewelry. So we used Miro. I believe this is Miro. Yeah, we used Miro to basically help us out because obviously during COVID we can't really get together and do these kind of things very often. So we did it all online. So I like snipped out pieces of the PDF and then I put them on here and people got to write on them. And Miro has like emojis and stuff like that, so it helped people like with a few things if they weren't comfortable with drawing. We've got the horror here. We've got Big Head, which is interesting. It's supposed to be like a character who I don't know if they were experimented on or it could have been a lot of different things. But they're also a mysterious type of character. And then we've got the headless one, who this was my partner, and she actually had like a tablet hooked up. So she was actually like drawing things, which I will say Miro is not the best for drawing things. But anyway, so at the end, this is what our characters kind of looked like a little bit. And then let me pull up. Can I get the other one, please? There we go. All right. So things got really out of control by the end of the game here. So we had like a cave in on this wall. We had tons of like vases and jars. We had a standoff at the end here, with a bunch of items just placed around. And like when we started this, the only thing that we started with was these outside walls and then this like center rectangle. And all the details just came as we were playing, basically. So yeah, it got a little crazy with the emoji use, but you know, we had someone who is also like had never really done anything like this at all. They do as players do, and they new players do, and if they don't know really what to do very much, they just kind of go towards the absurd. And so we had we had someone who is like who turned out to be like a merchant in a past life, so that's why there are like, I don't know, foodstuffs and like clothes and other weird items all in their like basically spawn point over here for the most part. But we got some like really cool backstories. Like my partner, their headless character ended up being like they had a question about like why were they headless, essentially, like what happened. And this person
wrong and got beheaded, right? Sure.
Well, it's actually what came out of that was this person was also supposed to be like protecting someone and like swore fealty to them. So what they did was as they were like supposed to be like a squire to a knight, and as their knight was dying, they on their deathbed, they decided to go to their deathbed and then behead themselves for them, signifying that they would, even in death, they would be protecting them and serve them. So, which was actually pretty intriguing, and I wasn't expecting that to come out of my partner's mouth, which was really funny. I'm like, wow, that's hardcore and really cool. That's a cool skeleton story. So we ended up having some like really cool stuff. So
I can see a chicken in a jar towards the bottom there.
Oh, that's actually a ghost. It's a very small ghost. Yeah, we had one of the very first encounters was a ghost came into the tomb and was like, I was here a long time before you. Why are you here? And basically, yeah. So that was one of the very first encounters, which probably wasn't a very good first encounter because it was not really clear cut how you're supposed to resolve that. But they ended up like talking with him and got him to like they were trying to like physically go after him, but that didn't work very well. And so they eventually got him to admit that he was not some like all powerful like malevolent spirit or anything like that, and was really just like I think I had it like he's supposed to be like a king at some point, but he ended up being like his specter kind of like morphed into like a scrawny rat, essentially. like the ghost of a scrawny rat, which is supposed to be like some kind of like rat king or cursed king, basically. And so they caught the ghost in the jar because everyone likes pets. So so they put him in the jar. Also, this jar is an upside down jar that has a dead spider in it. So they caught a spider at some point with a jar. So yeah, there were some shenanigans that were going on, but you know, that's how open-ended storytelling games like this go. Like it could either be really goofy or it could be real serious. Depends on what people want to do. So
Awesome. Sounds like it went pretty well for your first.
oh yeah, no,
try
it's
something like this.
yeah, people were relatively pleased, and I think it went really well. And the thing is, like, it puts a lot of there's like zero prep for this game at all. It puts a little bit of the onus on the players to contribute and move the story forward. So thankfully, I had a player who had a very clear vision by the end of the game how they wanted things to clear up. So I just gave them the floor for the last couple of minutes, and they just, I'm like, yeah, good job. Like that wrapped it up very nicely, and yeah, it was a fitting end to their skeletons. So
Cool.
so yeah, it was really good.
Did I say this is a game by Jason Morningstar? Is that right? I think that was on
I believe that
character sheet
name
PDF.
that name is very familiar. I can bring it up.
Yeah, so they're
Yep.
great. They did Fiasco, which is a really famous. Yeah, Jason Morningstar. Yeah.
Yep.
So if you've never played Fiasco, that's another really great, like, no prep
Okay, I'll check that out.
thing, and it's basically like a Coen Brothers movie simulator. So yeah, you basically tell like Fargo or something like that.
Okay,
In the
fair
form of,
enough.
like one of these no prep like role playing.
Sure, yeah. That's funny. Oh man. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for 10 candles next. That requires a little bit more prep from me, especially since we're doing it online, and I don't want to light real candles on my desk. So so there might be a little bit of a production quality thing going on because I wanna
Could you like pre-film some candles and then like get a loop going, or I'm sure there's something you could do.
Maybe, yeah. Well, I was thinking that my partner's really good at she learned how to do some stuff in like After Effects and stuff like that for like animation. So I might have it so that I can turn on and off layers depending on the number of candles that are currently up, and I will like randomly roll dice at intervals to tell if a candle has been blown out or not. Because the whole point of it is like tea lights are supposed to kind of randomly go out. But the last time I used tea lights, they went out in like 15 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that's not how that's not how the game is supposed to be run. Like all the tea lights going out in 15 minutes, like that's not that's not exactly how that's supposed to go. So yeah, it's interesting. What did we want to do for this next bit of
So it might be worth just researching the next tier, maybe.
Do you know if it it must unlock for all of them, huh? Okay. Yeah, I think that's useful. We need 50 wood though, which is everything else is like 10 wood. So I don't know if we're quite at the 50 wood mark yet.
We've got 4 wood by the looks of it.
Well, yeah. I think maybe the next good thing could be heaters, probably. That could be a good thing. So we can actually like help people who are out in these zones here. It's very cold right now. We can help them not get sick when they're getting materials. So
yep, seems smart.
Yeah, I think unfortunately we can't really get anything right now until we get some more wood. So we're gonna have to do something. What did we want to do? We had 30 people come back. We had a whole bunch of people building, I believe. And that's about it. But we do need wood, so sorry. Oh no, they're all going, right? They're all doing stuff. Yeah, they're all doing stuff. But we do have some people.
One of the tech things was faster gathering.
Yep, that costs 10 wood as well, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're kind of. Yeah, we're 6 wood off of a lot of good stuff. So unfortunately. Yeah, that's all we can really do. So I guess we can send people back out. I think we're good on coal for a while, or at least until the next day. So I think maybe trying to get a bunch of wood might be useful. If people get sick, but I don't really know what to do at this point otherwise because we're getting low on resources. So, what else did we want to do? We wanted to, we wanted to eventually build that snow pit. And guess what? It costs nothing. So we're going to build it. It's going to be right next to these people. They're not going to like it.
It should be like as cold as possible, right? That's what I'm thinking.
The pit?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. The problem is we've got no wood.
Yeah, no road.
So I've got to build a road. Like,
I mean, that was just like, I don't know if that's true. Like, if
I mean, I think it kind of makes sense, right? I don't know. Well, actually, you know what? I want to see what happens. I want to see if it yells at me for doing this. Oh, did you see that? Hold on. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. See, it's got like the snow kind of symbol there. I don't know if that
Must be placed outside of any heat zones.
Yeah.
Is that what it said? Well,
So okay, so Paul's right. It's going to need to be way out somewhere.
it says it's okay.
But does that mean if you turn the generator up, then?
Yeah, probably. I guess we can wait to bury the bodies. I guess that's fine. Hey, another person died. Real good. Very great. Very good. Okay, we've got 10 wood. Now we can do something. Do we want to do heaters or gathering? What does gathering do? It just says faster. Oh, 15% faster over there. So
Heaters maybe.
yeah, I think heat's probably.
People are dying. So
We're building more things, so I think heat's probably good. I know you guys are hungry. I know. I literally can't do anything about this though. We're gonna have to wait like a couple of days until we can
feed people.
Yeah, wait, didn't we say that we could do... Oh no, they give 20 now with only 15. So okay. So we need, so that's 20, 40. Oh, we need a whole nother one of these as well. Oh, jeez. Quick, we gotta build another one. Or people are really gonna starve, unfortunately. Oh. Yeah, this is fine, I guess. That's a little rough. We'll just put it here. Yeah, we really need
Inefficient packing. No.
It's fine. It's like real life. Oh geez, people are gonna go out to hunt soon. No, come on, you guys, you gotta build real quick. Go. Oh, they're going out to hunt. No. No. Oh, go. No, I can't. Pause. What are you guys doing out here? It's way too cold. Why are you doing your free time? This makes no sense. Get out of here. Go hunt. Go do hunt stuff. Go do that. Oh man, this is becoming a nightmare already.
To micromanage people.
Oh, I don't know what to do at this point. We got 13 homeless people. We got 5 people hungry. 1 person's sick. We got a couple of dead bodies that we can't bury.
Is what's required to like raise the heat level?
What do you mean by raise the heat level?
So yeah, if you click that, yeah.
Oh, we need what is this?
There's a level 2 research thing we need to do.
Yeah, there's a where
I
is
think it's
it?
generator power upgrade. I think.
Okay.
Oh, yes, it's probably this.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. That's going to take a while though because it requires you to get 50 wood to do that. So yeah, it's a little rough. So I mean, once we get like the food figured out, I think we'll be in a better place. Because we've got quite a surplus of coal. About a day? I don't think so. We don't burn that much coal, yeah? How much coal do we burn a day? I wish it told you.
6 per hour.
It says just to have it on, so...
So if you look to the right, there's coal consumption.
Oh, 6 per hour. Oh, yeah. Duh. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you guys are a little cold. 6 per hour. So, you know, that's more than a day though. That's right. It's fine.
I suppose
It's
it's less than 2 days, so
a little less than 2 days, so yeah. All right, fair enough. Well, the good news in 38 minutes we'll figure out if we get any friends. So all right. Oh, I don't want survivors. We don't need 4 people. The sun is dimming. They came for help, but everybody was dead. Astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important? Oh, loss of sunlight. The sun is dimming. I guess we'll take on more bodies, even though this sounds like a bad idea.
yeah, maybe send them to the city.
Yeah, legit. Well, whoever makes it. You know, that'll be all right. You know, I'll just send you there.
Keep our scouts up there as well. We don't need them back home right now.
Yeah, exactly. We don't need that.
Yeah, let's knock that one out too. Just while you're
How
out.
close is it? It's 12 hours a day and oh, so it's actually like if you go in one direction. Oh, very interesting. Okay, cool. Let's go. What do they got? Following a known route to a surveyed location. Oh, those are the people who are coming. Okay, very cool. All right. Now I just have to sit here and watch my people starve, unfortunately. Oh no. Can we actually build some stuff? Is that a thing I can do? Let's get that. Oh, whoops. Nope. I wanted to build roads. That's correct. I guess I'll just go out from here really far as I can go. Yeah, let's get you like here. That seems far enough, yeah? Yeah, we're out of wood. I know. Build those streets. Please. Okay. 5 are hungry, 13 are homeless. I really can't. I can't. The temperature's gonna rise very soon though, I promise. And things will be better. I hope. Oh, the people are dying. Or they're sick. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Are those 5 people who are dead? Oh, 5 are being treated. Okay, that's good. Okay, I was concerned for a second. Ah, jeez. Okay.
Oh, so now we don't have capacity in the medical center for those,
Yes, that's true.
for the sick.
All right, so let's. You guys going out for food? What's happening here?
Are they hunting?
It's 4 in the morning. Maybe it's the people that I assigned late. Oh, okay. So now we can get that snow pit rolling. How am I supposed to? I guess I can build it here. That's fine for now.
Far enough out, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. I'm waiting for that temperature to rise. I'm waiting for some food to come back. We got some people coming. You know, things are looking up-ish? Question mark. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Lucas.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I know. No, I don't think the extended shift is what's the issue.
You know what you could do is feed people soup. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad.
Ah, the soup.
Yeah, that could be our saving grace.
Soup or food additives. we can oh, we don't have any wood anyway, so what's the point here?
Oh, so it's discontent versus sickness, I suppose.
I think discontent is probably fine, to be honest. At this point, we have people who are getting a lot of people who are getting sick. So,
can you undo this, or is it like permanent?
I have no idea. It doesn't seem like I can undo these.
It says we can cook soup, and it says you get a new recipe. So maybe
it's not like 100% required. I think soup is probably better than sawdust, maybe. You know, what's with the public house? Okay, so that's okay. I'll do soup so we can.
We can build them a pub to
Yeah, that's exactly.
eat
That's
your soup
good.
and drink your beer.
Yeah, there you go. Soup it up. Oh, people did not like soup. All right. I'm sorry, people. We're gonna have to soup it up for a second. Wait before you cook all my food. Hold
Can
on.
you build another medical center?
Yeah, I could. But that's probably gonna require wood, I'm assuming. Wood's a little bit of our bottleneck right now, as well as food. Why am I not finding the soup? Hello, soup.
Oh,
Oh man, that gives me just like okay, 5 instead of 4. All right, that's fine. Did I soup it? Okay, I souped it. All right. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Oh, because I wonder, because if I do that, technically we're at a surplus. That's interesting. I wasn't looking at that.
store it. What? I didn't quite get that.
I think it's like you can store up to a maximum of food. But this is what I'm most interested in, and that's kind of like your consumption and your production. So I'm way more interested in that at this point. So yeah, okay, cool. All right, it's free time. We're almost ready to get another law in there. Or no, we just did a law, so that's fine. All right, it's time. What just happened?
Your
Go
temperature
warm.
is going up.
Yay, we're melting. Woo! That's a cool effect. I got like a whole bunch of you know, I had some water on there. Okay, so we got 23 people not working right now.
Up to a pleasant -22.
Gosh, that's ridiculous. All right. Snowfit established. Hooray. I think it's something to be proud of. You didn't have a snowfit yesterday. So
Yeah,
it's
we
better
got
than
no
not.
time for no time for sentimentality.
It's better than not having a snow pit. All right.
I mean, they could have called it like a burial mound or
Yeah, you know, like cold storage. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. So we got a coal pile here, and we've got wood crates going. How many people are we? Okay, so let's. Oh, my bad. You're at 10 out of 15. Are there seriously no? I think we have to put the children to work. We've got so many. We've got so many children. We're almost at children time. I'm so sorry, children. But we've got some big problems. Okay, so that's steel. We don't care about that. You guys are doing. I think we just need a lot of wood, yeah?
Yep.
And this is coal, so sorry kids. You'll be the you know, you'll just do the wood next to the, just watch how the adults do it, all right? Then we're fine. Oh man, you're right next. This is the children's zone. We're gonna have a couple engineers there for some supervision. Other than that, it's fine. Gosh, okay. Hey, we're getting some stuff. Things are looking up, you know? We should probably build another tent somewhere. I guess not next to that. This is fine. It will be fine.
Those roads not seeming so cheap now, are they?
No, they're not. Scouts are at the Gloomy Cave. I don't want more survivors. I want resources, please. Oh no, it's bears. There are people trapped inside. Get them. Get them. Get those bears. Get them. Oh, hey, no, yeah, we did it. That was good. That was a good. Nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened at all. Check that out. Excellent. I'm so happy. We did it. We have to escort them, unfortunately,
Okay.
but that's okay. See, nothing bad happened. We have 12 people sick right now, unfortunately, but you know. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, because we don't have anything going on. That's why. Okay. We got no raw food. You know what? These children could be doing something else there. What else could you children be doing? Anything else? I guess I could send them to get some steel. Actually, no, children cannot do steel, can you? Oh, all the children are good. It's just 3 engineers that are available, so... Alright, steel engineers, let's go. Oh, that's funny. Double rations for children. Why?
No.
Well, hope will rise. We get some hope. Oh, we can't afford it. We've got so many children. We got so many children.
Yeah, they should. I mean, they should have been on the half rations to begin with. They're only...
Yeah, exactly. They eat less, you know. Oh, 2 sick absences. It's only 1 person there. Why are all the engineers sick? Oh, we got heaters now though. Check
we
that out.
need a medical thing.
Another medical thing. I think I'm gonna call an audible here and get some faster gathering. I think that will help us out in the long run. Unless we get a steam hub. Well, it's different. The steam hub's different than the heater, yeah. Oh wow, that costs a lot of steel though. I think like the steam hub's like a souped up version of a heater.
Yeah.
Well, it's saying you could kind of set up like additional heating spots.
Well, it's like a heat zone versus like, so like the heaters are like you have to like attach it to a workplace, I think. The steam hubs are like just additional things outside of the main hub, I believe.
Okay.
I think getting more resources now is like super important. Wow, you really can't get that much stuff for food until you get those things. That costs a lot there. I think I really want that gathering stuff. That seems like super important. But yeah, look at that. I'm enjoying this. I think we're hitting right up to the 2-hour mark. So I think we're just about ready to wrap this one up. I will say I am enjoying this. I think we've just barely scratched the surface of the intricacies of this game.
Yeah, I think the future of your settlement is uncertain.
Hey, that's not fair. Look at all the food we've got.
Yeah, you've got nearly 1 day's worth of food. That's...
Oh, let's just bury them. Jeez, we don't have to use all of them. I thought discontent was supposed to go down because
it only went up like slightly instead of it going up a lot.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So just like my initial observations here, I think it looks like at some point we're kind of on a timer for going from this like hunter-gatherer kind of time into building mines and stuff. And I think there's some like when I went here it said I was just gonna destroy resources maybe, so I'm assuming we can do some logging over here as well in these like felled tree zones and all that kind of stuff. It also, I'm trying to find where it is. It looks like we can repair this section over here to bring in bigger resources or something like that. So it looks like eventually you're gonna clear out all of these deposits for the most part, and eventually you're gonna fill this out and like make sure that you have you don't have many growing pains when you're going into like actual like permanent settlements for gathering bigger resources. So yeah, no, I think this is cool. I think this is very interesting. I'm not 100%. I'm sure like eventually we're gonna start looking at this kind of stuff somewhere. Like we've got different Oh yeah, oh yeah, check that out. I love it. Great.
Lovely.
I love graphs. Graphs are my favorite. Yeah, let's look at the health status. How are we doing? Oh, that's yeah. See, look, it's not even a blip. Um, no, I definitely think this is a nice like management style thing.
Yeah, I quite like just the scale and focus which this is at right now. I think
Yeah,
it's quite nice. You've got this little
like
crater that you're working within.
yeah, you can't get lost. Like you're always going to be here. I wonder if there's situations where you can build other settlements. I don't think so. I'm assuming you're just gonna focus on this because it looks like you can get. Because like we have like how many 113 people here, and we're housing most of them even in this like little tiny zone. If oop, my bad. This is huge in comparison. So it can get very complex, especially when you start looking. I'm sure there will be other overlays that you can look at in terms of like happiness and stuff like that. Ooh. I'm sorry. Excuse me? Oh, this is probably the heaters that we researched and stuff like that. We can probably like soup them up a little bit to make them better. But anyway. But yeah, no, I think this is this scratches a very particular itch that I really like. There's like a little bit of a story kind of stuff going on. You've got that emergent storytelling from the randomized conflicts and, you know, people dying and you finding stuff and different decisions that you have to make along the way that start to stack up after a long period of time that I find interesting.
Yeah.
So
It does seem like comparing this to like King of Dragon Pass, most of the events seem to be fairly immediate and get resolved like
Yeah.
right there and then. Like they have some resource effect, but they don't seem quite so persistent. So it's kind of on you to make those like narrative connections and put these things together.
Yeah, totally. I completely agree with that. Maybe we'll get more. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the answer is, but it would be cool if we got some like quote story characters or something like that for the most part. But I don't know if there's like, I don't know who my character is necessarily and why I'm making all these decisions. So there's a little bit of that going on in my mind. But yeah. Yeah, I might play this for a while. I might play this for a little while. It's very cool. I really like it, sir. Paul, you played with this a little bit. How did this like how long did you play? Like, did I get up to your part yet, or have you gone farther?
You passed me.
Okay. Well, since you actually got a start into this, how has it been shaking up in terms of like your expectations for what's involved in this game? Was it different than like that first few minutes that you got in there, or was it around like what you thought it was going to be?
It's roughly the same, but I mean, I really don't know like how deep this game gets.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really have any comments on it.
Yeah, I think it's the interesting thing. I'm gonna save here in my new save file called new save. I go back to yes, main menu. That's what I would love to do. So we've got scenarios here. So I don't know how these interact with other things here. There we go. So it might send you into like pre-built zones, and it looks like this looks like I need to
DLC.
This is DLC, but however, if I go back, I believe I can get these after I've survived for 20 days on just like the main story. So it looks like I'd like how these are not all just in the crater. You know, it looks like you have some like building challenges that's like you have like a very like skinny zone that you have to deal with or something like that, or here this looks fairly interesting because you've got like access to like an ocean or a lake or whatever the heck this is. So no, I find this pretty interesting. I like how this is not necessarily like an idle game necessarily, but there are periods of waiting in this that I don't really mind, especially since it gives you like a sense of time and scale. But I like games like this that have like management required, like, so you always have to be like switching things up a little bit in terms of like where you're assigning people. It checks that box for me. But I also like how easy it is to basically integrate a story on top of it, through very limited interactions and very small snippets of text. This is very much my kind of game. Maybe a little dreary for the time of right now, but
the time of year and the
this time of year
in the
and
world.
other current events in the world. But I think it's I think this game is really cool. I might do a follow up at some point, but yeah, this is very impressive actually. I didn't know exactly what to expect, but also I think my partner would like this as well because she is very into like resource management and like city building kind of stuff. He was really big fan of like really like older games like Pharaoh. If you know what that is, it's very just like,
No, never played that one.
oh, Pharaoh is like basically like resource management / like city builder, where you are just like SimCity, but more like there's a lot of like different requirements that different areas have in order to keep people happy and slap stuff down, and it's a very old school management game, but it's got some of that kind of stuff going for it. Yeah. But yeah, that's I think that's gonna do it for us today. This was a lot of fun and really cool, and we put some children to work. Oh man, I'm just very curious how far it's gonna push social boundaries the further you get into this game. So, but anyway, I think that's gonna do it for us today. We are Stray Basilisk. As always, right underneath our lovely illustrated faces, we have our Twitter, and that is our Discord as well down there. Steamhounds, our turn-based tactics battler, is on Steam. It is available for wishlist, and you can check out our development on our Twitter, on our Discord, and also when you join our Discord, you get access to the game as it is right now. So fully functional multiplayer experience. You can also play against the AI if you so choose, if you want to test that out before throwing your hat into the ring. We also have play sessions with us, playing Steamhounds on every other Saturday, basically the Saturday that a patch comes out, which we do patches every 2 weeks. So if you want to catch us then, that's where we'll be.
Yeah, that'll be next week then for the next one.
Yes. So yep, next patch next week. We're getting a couple of cool terrain features in there. So be sure to check that out when that patch drops. So I think that's it. I had a lot of fun today, and I'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.